The ocean is home to some of the most powerful predators ever to evolve. While most avoid people whenever possible, a small number have repeatedly attacked or, in rare cases, actively preyed upon humans. Today we'll examine 8 marine predators responsible for the most documented fatal and non-fatal attacks on people, separating scientific facts from Hollywood myths. We'll explore how these predators hunt, why attacks occur, and what makes them so effective at the top of the marine food chain. But here's the truth that rarely makes headlines. Humans are not the preferred prey of any known marine predator. The vast majority of documented incidents trace back to mistaken identity, territorial defense, curiosity, or opportunistic feeding rather than deliberate hunting. Understanding that distinction changes everything about how we read this countdown. Our list begins far from shore, in the open ocean, with a shark whose fearsome legend was forged not by everyday encounters, but by some of the worst maritime disasters in history. 8th place belongs to the oceanic white-tip shark, a predator whose reputation was forged in the chaos of open sea disasters. This species became infamous after the sinking of the USS Indianapolis in 1945, when survivors described relentless sharks circling and attacking men adrift for days. The oceanic white-tip's hunting strategy centers on opportunism, drawn to floating debris and distress signals. It investigates anything that could mean an easy meal. Unlike coastal sharks that overlap with swimmers, white-tips roam the vast pelagic zone, cruising the upper layers of warm water and converging on shipwreck sites. Modern records show that attacks on humans are rare, with only a handful of unprovoked incidents each year. Today, the oceanic white-tip is listed as vulnerable, its numbers declining sharply due to overfishing and bycatch. Its legend as a shipwreck menace now far exceeds the actual risk it poses to people in the open ocean. Number 7. The tiger shark commands attention for its reputation as the ocean's least selective feeder. Known as the garbage can of the sea, this predator has turned up license plates, tires, even suits of armor in stomach content studies, evidence of a diet that ranges from sea turtles and rays to seabirds and marine mammals. Its powerful jaws and serrated teeth allow it to crush bone and shell with ease, while a keen sense of smell and acute vision make it a relentless hunter in tropical and subtropical waters. The tiger shark's broad dietary habits bring it into frequent contact with humans, especially in coastal regions where swimming, fishing, and surfing overlap with its foraging grounds. Scientific records list around 100 documented attacks, including 29 fatalities, placing the tiger shark among the most commonly implicated species in human encounters. Despite its fearsome image, the tiger shark is classified as near threatened, with populations declining due to overfishing. Its role as a top predator is crucial for balancing marine ecosystems, but its unpredictable feeding patterns and proximity to people have cemented its place in both marine biology and popular lore. Number 6. The bull shark stands apart for its ability to thrive where rivers meet the sea. Unlike most sharks, bull sharks possess a remarkable adaptation, osmoregulation, that lets them move seamlessly between saltwater and freshwater. This physiological flexibility is rare among large sharks and allows the bull shark to travel far upstream into rivers and estuaries, sometimes hundreds of kilometers from the ocean. Such proximity brings them into frequent contact with people who swim, fish, or wade in murky, shallow water. The majority of unprovoked shark bites recorded in 2024 were attributed to bull sharks, including high-profile incidents in places like Australia's Swan River. Territorial by nature, bull sharks may respond aggressively if startled or if they perceive a threat to their space. Yet, as with all marine predators, they do not target humans as prey. Their presence links marine and freshwater ecosystems, influencing fish populations and helping to maintain ecological balance across both environments. Number 5. The saltwater crocodile stands as the deadliest coastal predator in the world's estuaries and mangrove swamps. Unlike sharks that cruise open water, this reptile dominates the boundary between land and sea, lurking motionless along riverbanks, tidal flats, and even remote beaches. When a potential meal approaches, the crocodile launches a sudden, explosive attack, its jaws clamping shut with a force measured at nearly 3,700 pounds per square inch, the most powerful bite ever recorded in a living animal. Victims are often dragged underwater in a matter of seconds, with little chance to escape. Each year, an estimated 120 to 130 people lose their lives to saltwater crocodile attacks, a toll that far exceeds the global total for all shark species combined. Most incidents occur where human activity overlaps with crocodile territory, fishing, bathing, or crossing rivers in Southeast Asia, Northern Australia, and the islands of the Western Pacific. Despite their reputation, saltwater crocodiles do not seek out humans as prey. Defensive aggression, territoriality, and the element of surprise drive most encounters. Today, the species is listed as least concern by the IUCN, with populations stable or increasing under protection, making coexistence and awareness critical for both human safety and conservation. Number 4. The cookie-cutter shark defies the classic image of a sea predator. At less than 2 feet long, this deep-water species spends its life far below the reach of swimmers, venturing up from the darkness to feed in a way that is more parasitic than predatory. Instead of pursuing prey, the cookie cutter attaches itself to larger animals, tuna, dolphins, even submarines, and gouges out neat circular plugs of flesh with its specialized jaws. Human encounters are exceptionally rare and almost never life-threatening. The first documented bite on a live person occurred only in 2009, when a long-distance swimmer in Hawaii surfaced with a small, round wound. Most other incidents in the scientific record involve post-mortem bites or are incidental, not the result of active hunting. Its reputation as a dangerous sea monster owes more to the oddity of its feeding scars than to any real threat it poses. The cookie cutter's deep-water lifestyle and unique biology make it a scientific curiosity rather than a menace, reminding us how easily myth can outpace fact in the world of ocean predators. Coming to the top 3, the killer whale, or orca, stands as the ocean's most powerful apex predator, yet its story is one of restraint rather than menace. Orcas are renowned for their intelligence and complex social structures, hunting in tightly knit pods that use sophisticated strategies to corner prey. In the icy waters of the Antarctic, orcas have been observed executing wave-washing attacks, where the group generates a coordinated surge to wash seals from ice floes. In other regions, they specialize in hunting fish, dolphins, or even large whales, passing down learned techniques through generations. Despite this arsenal of predatory skills, there is not a single verified case of a wild orca killing a human. Encounters in the wild are rare and typically non-lethal, often little more than a curious approach or a gentle nudge. Scientists point to the orca's highly selective feeding traditions and strong social bonds as reasons for this remarkable restraint. While their power and hunting prowess are unrivaled in the marine world, orcas have never shown an appetite for humans, challenging the myths that paint them as indiscriminate killers. Their ecological influence is profound, shaping the behavior and evolution of prey species across the world's oceans. Number 2. The short-fin mako shark is the ocean's undisputed speed champion. With a torpedo-shaped body and a tail built for acceleration, the mako can reach burst speeds exceeding 40 miles per hour, outpacing even the swiftest tuna and swordfish it hunts. This extreme velocity is powered by specialized red muscle that retains heat, keeping the shark's core temperature higher than the surrounding water and fueling rapid chases across the open sea. Large, forward-facing eyes deliver sharp vision for tracking fast-moving prey near the surface, while a dense array of electroreceptors detects the faintest muscle twitches of fleeing fish. Human encounters are rare, as makos spend most of their lives far offshore, but the few documented attacks reveal the raw force these sharks can unleash in a collision. Unlike species that frequent beaches or estuaries, the mako's pelagic lifestyle limits overlap with swimmers and divers. Its place here is defined by pure kinetic potential, a predator engineered for speed, power, and precision, but whose encounters with people remain the exception rather than the rule. And finally, in first place, the great white shark stands as the most scrutinized and misunderstood predator in the sea. No other marine animal has been the subject of more research, more myth, or more headlines. With a bite force estimated at 1,800 newtons and rows of serrated teeth, the great white is built for sudden, high-impact attacks on seals and large fish. Specialized electroreceptors in its snout, called ampullae of Lorenzini, allow it to detect the faintest electrical signals from hidden prey, even in murky water. Its vision is tuned to pick out silhouettes at the surface, a trait that explains why surfers and swimmers are sometimes mistaken for seals, leading to most recorded human bites. Despite a record 272 confirmed unprovoked attacks and 74 fatalities since modern records began, these numbers pale beside the millions who enter the ocean each year. The odds of a shark bite remain vanishingly small, far lower than many everyday hazards. Great whites do not target humans as prey. Most incidents are the result of curiosity or confusion, not predation. Today, the species is listed as vulnerable, its numbers threatened by overfishing and habitat loss. Conservation efforts and ongoing scientific monitoring are critical, not only for the survival of the great white, but for the balance of entire marine ecosystems, where this apex predator plays a vital regulatory role. Across all 8 predators, one truth stands out. Science shatters myth. These ocean hunters thrive through specialized senses and power, yet humans remain accidental targets, not intended prey. Understanding their true nature doesn't just rewrite fear, it's vital for conserving the delicate balance of life beneath the waves. Thanks for watching.